News is pretty slow today, so instead I decided to make just a very quick video about some of my current favourite quality of life mods for Starfield. Not exactly any mods that are gonna, change anything super drastically or add anything major to the game, but just small little things that make the game more enjoyable and even slightly easier and just less tedious at times, without feeling like cheats. The first one on the list, and actually one of the very first mods I ever even downloaded for Starfield, is easier shipbuilding. Now all this mod does is give the ship technicians at New Atlantis, Aquila City and Neon access to every single ship part, module, hab, engine, you get the idea. So no longer will you have to search around the entire galaxy to find specific ship parts when building your ship. Simply go to one of the 3 major cities and the ship technicians will have every part. Now admittedly this wouldn't be much of a problem if you could just save and blueprint your already half-made ships that aren't quite ready for flight yet, but sadly we can't do that. Shipbuilding can be a real pain sometimes, especially if you're just trying to come up with a whole design and not just sort of build as you go, right? Well, thankfully with this mod, obviously you won't ever have to worry about that again. You'll still need to unlock required perks in order to access some ship parts, so it doesn't feel too cheaty. And yeah, admittedly, I'd rather have a blueprint mod, but sadly, I haven't found a good one yet, so this works wonders for now. And moving on to the next spot, again a very nice and simple mod, I've got Vanilla Flashlight Improved. Literally since launch, I've thought the flashlight in the base game was just way too small, and all this mod does is basically just make it bigger. As you can see here, you can actually see in the dark areas now. And this mod even improves the light of your companion's flashlight, so no more squinting, trying to find your way around a dark cave or dungeon, even with a flashlight on, as this mod will actually help you see, and it just feels more like a real flashlight because it's bigger and brighter. It's really as simple as that. Quickly moving on, next I've got Auto Solve Temple Puzzles. Again, another pretty self-explanatory mod. Basically as soon as you enter a temple, it will auto solve itself, saving you from having to chase around a piece of light for 10 minutes. Let's face it, as much as we all love Starfield here, these temples can be extremely repetitive and often just outright boring. Like yeah, okay, it's cool when you do it the first couple of times, but these temples are something that you will be visiting constantly in Starfield. So yeah, I guess this is somewhat cheaty, but it just makes the overall experience of getting power so much quicker and less tedious, so that's a win in my book. And finally, I have 200 ship crew slots. If you're like me and you hate being forced to have to change your ship's design just to have as many crew members as you want, despite the fact that your ship is definitely big enough to fit them all, then you will love this mod. Basically all you do is go to a ship technician anywhere, buy a tiny equipment plate, place it on a ship, and boom, now you've got room for 200 crew members. Literally as simple as that. No longer will you need to level up perks and completely redesign every single one of your ships, change your habs around, blah blah blah, just to fit that one extra crew member. Again, this is a, yes, very cheaty mod I guess, but if my ship is very clearly big enough to fit 10 people, then I should be able to fit 10 people in it. I shouldn't be forced to redesign my ship. That's just the way I see it. So again, this mod is definitely staying in my load order for a long while, but that is it. Like I said, very short video today, all about the quality of life mods that I've been using. Of course, it's going to take a while for more mods to come out. The creation kit has basically only just been released like a matter of weeks ago, so there obviously isn't a lot to choose from the moment. But modders are working hard on some really great projects, and I'm really excited to cover them all. So if you do want to stay up to date on the latest Starfield mods, consider subscribing because there's more to come. Also, of course, please do leave the video with a like if you would be so kind, and as always, a massive thank you to all of our channel members for their continued support. And with all of that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope to see you next time. Peace.